Today live March 8, 2021. World News Headlines. Sex, Lies and Abdication, the Scandals of the British Royal Family. Depression, Racism, Indifference. The Interview with Harry and Meghan charges Buckingham Palace. Interview with Oprah. Harry and Meghan Markle empty their hearts. The Interview with Harry and Meghan, a bomb for the British monarchy. Neither the Queen nor her husband mentioned the skin color of little Archie. Sex, Lies and Abdication, the Scandals of the British Royal Family. From the abdication of King Edward VIII to the current crisis with Prince Harry and his wife Meghan, here are the main crises that have rocked the British monarchy in its recent history. King Edward VIII. Placing love before duty, King Edward VIII caused a real earthquake by renouncing the throne in 1936, after 326 days of reign. To Mary Wallace Simpson, a twice-divorced American commoner, rejected by the Anglican Church of which he is leader and by the British establishment. His brother, King George VI, father of Elizabeth II, succeeds him, while the ex-sovereign is ostracized. Nicknamed the rebellious princess, Princess Margaret, the Queen's younger sister, is talked about for her escapades, shaking up decorum and propriety. In 1960 she married Anthony Armstrong Jones, a fashion photographer, after having had to give up her love for divorced Squire Peter Townsend. The couple divorced in 1978, after yet another scandal due to their infidelities spread in the press. 1992 is a horribilis year for the Queen, faced with the chaotic marriages of 3 of her 4 children. The most striking separation is that of Crown Prince Charles and Princess Diana, after 11 years of a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce in 1996. The same year, Prince Andrew, Elizabeth II's second son, separated from Sarah Ferguson, pictured topless by a swimming pool in the south of France, her financial advisor licking her toes. Despite their divorce in 1996, the couple remain on good terms and the Duchess of York still lives at her ex-husband's home. The sovereign's only daughter, Princess Anne, divorces her first husband Mark Phillips 3 years after their breakup in 1989. The Queen is criticized for her lack of compassion at the death in 1997 in a car accident of the very popular People's Princess, Diana, mother of William and Harry. While the people in tears lays millions of flowers in front of the gates of Buckingham and Kensington Palace, Prince Charles and his mother remain entrenched in their domain of Balmoral, Scotland. The sovereign does not come out of her silence until the eve of the funeral, during a televised address. Prince Andrew's friendship with Jeffrey Epstein has earned him serious accusations after the suicide in prison of the American financier, accused of sexually exploiting minors. An American, Virginia Roberts, wife Jeffrey, claims she was forced to have sex with him when she was underage and under the influence of Epstein. The prince defends himself on the BBC with denials deemed unconvincing, and without showing the slightest compassion for the victims of Epstein. Dropped by companies and universities with which he collaborated, he was forced to withdraw from public life. Taking everyone by surprise, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan announced they are giving up their leading role in the royal family, and officially ceased to be active members on March 31, 2020. Between accusations of lies towards Buckingham and the opening of an investigation into suspicions of harassment targeting Meghan, the relationship between the Sussexes and the Windsors is deteriorating. Installed in the United States, now financially independent, the couple grants on March 7 on CBS an interview with Oprah Winfrey devoted to her shattering exile. Meghan says she had suicidal thoughts in Buckingham, being refused psychological support on the grounds that it would have damaged the image of the institution. Mateys, she also reports conversations within the royal family about the skin color of her son, Archie, who will be 2 years old in May, when she was pregnant. Interview with Oprah. Harry and Meghan Markle empty their hearts. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle opened up about the events leading up to their retirement from the royal family nearly a year ago, in an explosive interview with host Oprah Winfrey broadcast on Sunday. Racism, gossip and no support. Life at Buckingham Palace was nothing like a fairy tale, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle said in an explosive interview with Oprah that aired on Sunday. I just didn't want to be alive anymore. They were constant, scary, real, and very clear thoughts. I went to the institution to tell them that I needed help and I was told that I could not receive it. That it would not be good for the image of the institution, said the Duchess of Sussex, in an interview with host Oprah Winfrey. Open heart. Almost a year after their hasty departure from Buckingham Palace, Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, opened up to the world to tell their side of the story and the treatment they received from the family royal and the British press. You have to separate the family from the institution. The Queen has always been amazing to me. Everyone made me feel welcome, said Meghan Markle. The villain. Yet scandal after scandal, It was still the Duchess who was singled out as the villain by the press, Oprah summed up, comparing different covers during the CBS interview. I saw history repeating itself, and in a much more dangerous way, because we add a question of race and social media, said for his part the grandson of Queen Elizabeth II, referring to the events leading to the death of his mother, Lady Diana. Nicknamed Lady Di, the People's Princess died in 1997 in a car accident while her driver tried to flee the paparazzi. The institution could help us share the truth or call the dogs back. So to not get any help and to be told this is what it is hard, Prince Harry continued. Racism in Buckingham. Pregnant with a little girl, the former actress in turn did not weigh her words to recount the hell she experienced as she was expecting her first child, little Archie. When I was pregnant, there were all these conversations about our baby having no security, not receiving royal titles, and also concerns and conversations about her skin color, he said. She related, shocking the host. British viewers have reacted strongly to the couple's accusations on social media, demanding that the Duke and Duchess be stripped of their titles for being disrespectful to the Queen. Couple statements. Meghan Markle: I realized that not only was I unprotected, they were willing to lie about us to protect other family members. Meghan Markle: we were smiling and doing our job, but in the dark I was just crying. I hope people will understand that there are always two sides. Meghan Markle: there are no classes to learn how to be royal. Even for the national anthem, I must have learned it on Google late at night. I didn't want to embarrass them. Prince Harry: there have been several opportunities for my family to publicly show their support, but I am also well aware of my family's fear that the tabloids will turn their backs on them. Prince Harry: I was trapped by the system. I didn't know I was trapped. My brother and my father are also trapped. They can't just go. The interview with Harry and Meghan, a bomb for the British monarchy. The interview with Harry and Meghan, a bomb for the British monarchy. London: racism, callousness, strained family relationships. The interview given on American television by Meghan and her husband, Prince Harry, bombed Britain, shaking the monarchy with their heavy accusation fire, British media reported on Monday. For the Times: whatever the royal family expected from this interview, it was worse. Meghan suffered from suicidal tendencies. She was worried about her mental well-being. She cried at an official engagement. And the royal family did not help, said the Daily, citing harmful allegations. In this interview with the star of American television Oprah Winfrey, before its broadcast Monday evening in the United Kingdom, the image that emerged is that of a couple who were vulnerable, who felt a prisoner of his role, and who considered himself left unprotected by the institution, he continued. The Daily Telegraph considers it unnecessary for the royal family to hide behind the sofa. It is a bulletproof vest that they needed. In an interview that contained enough shells to sink a flotilla, and possibly, as some fear, to inflict the same damage on the British monarchy. It's fair to say that this no-nonsense 2-hour interview is the worst-case scenario for what the couple have repeatedly referred to as the firm nickname of the monarchy, added the conservative Daily, evoking in particular the racist reflections which targeted, according to Meghan and Harry, their son Archie even before his birth. Military imagery is also featured on ITV. The couple did load a B-52 bomber, flew it over Buckingham Palace, and unloaded their arsenal just above. For the BBC, it is a devastating interview which reveals the terrible pressures within the palace, and which draws the image of insensitive individuals lost in an institution which is just as much. The Daily Mirror tabloid insists on the immense sadness of Crown Prince Charles, Harry's father, and his older brother William. While the Daily Express denounces a televised discussion with Oprah which serves the own interests of the couple, exiled in the United States since its withdrawal, in the spring of 2020, from the monarchy. Like other newspapers, wrapped up before the confession interview, the Daily Mail headlines in contrast to the powerful message of duty shared by Queen Elizabeth II, Harry's grandmother. During an address broadcast on British television a few hours earlier, neither the Queen nor her husband mentioned the skin color of little Archie. Neither the Queen nor her husband mentioned the skin color of little Archie. Neither Queen Elizabeth II nor her husband took part in conversations within the British royal family in which concerns were reportedly raised about the skin color of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's unborn son, Oprah Winfrey said Monday. Prince Harry did not specify the identity of the person who brought up this subject, but he wanted to make sure that I know that it was neither his grandmother nor his grandmother father, the host told CBS This Morning. Meghan Markle, who is mixed race, said her husband revealed to her that some in the royal family were concerned about the skin color their baby would have when she was pregnant with Archie, who will have 2 years in May. Since the broadcast on Sunday evening, Washington time, of the shocking confessions of the Duchess of Sussex and her husband, Prince Harry, the whole world has wondered who made the racist comment tainting the image of the royal family. Collected by television star Oprah Winfrey, these confidences of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have the effect of a bomb in the United Kingdom. They paint a grim portrait of the British monarchy, the target of a heavy fire of accusations ranging from insensitivity to racism. Neither Queen Elizabeth II nor her husband participated in conversations within the British royal family during which concerns were reportedly raised about the skin color of Meghan Markle's son, Oprah Winfrey said Monday. Prince Harry did not specify the identity of the person who brought up this subject, but he wanted to make sure that I know that it was neither his grandmother nor his grandmother. Father, the host told CBS This Morning. Meghan Markle, who is mixed race, said her husband revealed to her that some in the royal family were concerned about the skin color their baby would have when she was pregnant with Archie, who will have 2 years in May. Don't forget to comment below with your common sense and subscribe to your podcast. This helps bring the podcast to life and grow it. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We can't wait to continue this adventure with you. Support us on PayPal. Thank you very much and enjoy listening.